On today's IRS tax refund update, we're going to take a look at how to exactly access those IRS tax transcripts, which can provide you with more information on your tax refund status than simply checking "Where's my refund status" results on the IRS website. From there, we break down and decipher what to look for on that tax transcript, as well as some of the most frequent codes to appear, and transcript codes that represent there is an issue with your tax return and ultimately tax refund. To get started, you will want to visit the IRS website and click on Sign In to your account. Once you're directed to the Your Account page, click on the blue box that says Sign In to Online Account that appears under Individual as indicated here. Now, if you have yet to create an online IRS account, click on the Create a New Account option and make sure to have a valid photo ID available to complete the process, which should only take a few minutes in most cases. Once you have completed the process, come back to this screen and click on the Sign In with ID.me green box highlighted here. From there, you will go through the ID.me authentication process, which results in a 6-digit code sent to your cell phone to complete the process. Once successfully logged in, you will be taken to your IRS account homepage, which appears similar to this. And from there, click on the View Tax Records option that appears on the right-hand side of the screen. From there, you will be taken to this page, the Tax Records page, and click on the blue Get Transcript button as seen here. On the Get Transcript page, click the scroll-down menu next to select a reason you need a transcript and select Federal Tax, then click Go. From there, you will have 4 transcript options and select the appropriate tax year under Record of Account Transcript as shown here. Do note if you recently filed your tax return, instead of the tax year you're trying to select, the letters NA may appear as seen in this screen capture. Now this is normal to see, and typically you will see that replaced with the option to select the tax year usually within 1 to 2 weeks after filing electronically. However, the IRS indicates it could take up to 4 weeks to appear. Do check back daily until the appropriate tax year appears, and it will be common for the tax transcript to be blank in the early days after filing. Ultimately, your tax transcript will look similar to what appears on the screen, with multiple pieces of information listed. Now, the processing date that appears is used by the IRS computer system as a target date in which your tax return will be fully processed. However, do note this is not a definite date and can change several times as you wait for that tax refund. Some of the first 3-digit tax transcript codes that will appear will be the 150 code, which indicates your tax return has been received and is currently in the IRS system, along with the 806 code, which represents the federal tax withholding from your earned income. Both codes are normal and ones you will expect to see. The first tax transcript code that represents an issue is the 570 code as shown here, which indicates additional account action pending. Now this means there is a hold on your account preventing the IRS to process. If you encounter this code, you are likely to fall into one of 2 categories. The first is seeing the 570 and 971 codes with the same date, which means the IRS has automatically corrected the issue discovered with your tax return, such as a math error, and has cleared your refund for release. Or if the 2 codes have separate dates within a short period of time from each other, like seen on this image to the right, it means there is still an issue and that the IRS is sending you out a notice. Now, the notice in question could simply state the IRS needs more time to process, or it may be a request for specific information they need to continue the processing of your tax return. All tax transcripts will also contain an 8-digit cycle code as seen here. Now, the code indicates when the tax return was posted to the IRS master file, and there are keys available to decipher exactly the date represented by the code. Now, the last 2 digits of the cycle code represent whether your account is a daily or weekly account, and that will represent when you could see updates to your tax transcript. A significant amount of viewers indicate their cycle codes end in 05, which means they will see tax transcript updates Friday mornings, whereas codes ending between 01 and 04 will see updates on a specified day between Monday and Thursday. Now, other tax transcript codes that indicate an issue include the 424 code, which means your tax return has been set aside for further examination, and the 420 code indicates the return is under audit. There is a variety of reasons this can occur, oftentimes having to do with the credits being claimed, such as the earned income tax credit, as well as issues about the income and/or tax withholdings you are reporting on your tax return that need further verification. Also, another problem code is the 810 refund freeze code, which can occur from instances where ID verification is needed to further information about income or credits that needs to be obtained first. Once the information is obtained, the IRS will release the refund freeze by posting the 811 tax transcript code as seen here. Also do note, this will be another instance where a 971 code will appear, indicating a letter is being sent out about the issue in question. And finally, what all tax filers will want to see is the 846 refund issued code with the date to the right, indicating when the IRS is releasing the refund, either by direct deposit or paper check. If you have not received your refund within 7 to 10 days of the date listed next to the 846 code for a direct deposit refund, check your tax transcripts once again. And if you see this code, the 841 refund canceled code, that means the refund in question was sent to a closed bank account or an invalid bank account oftentimes because the wrong account number was entered on the return. If this is the case, the IRS will issue out a paper check within 4 to 6 weeks of receiving it back as rejected, along with sending out the CP53 notice as seen here. The IRS will not resend the direct deposit a second time, nor will they send it to another bank account even if you inquire. And finally, for those who are seeing tax topic 152 and 151 appear on your refund status results, those are not tax transcript codes. The only way to see tax transcript codes is by logging into your IRS account and reviewing it. Now, while these were some of the most popular codes, they are definitely not the only ones that may appear on your tax transcripts. Let us know in the comment section below which codes are appearing on your tax transcripts, and we'll make sure to include them in further episodes. Make sure to click on the thumbs up and subscribe button below for future updates on the channel, and thanks for watching.